The declaration came on a Tuesday, broadcast across every human colony in the Orion Arm. The Galactic Federation has reviewed humanity's application for advanced membership. High Chancellor Vexer's voice echoed through assembly halls on 100 worlds. Your species lacks sufficient technological advancement, cultural sophistication, and strategic value. Your membership status is hereby downgraded to observer class. You are irrelevant to galactic affairs. The transmission ended. No discussion, no appeal process. Just cold dismissal from a Federation humanity had spent 2 centuries trying to join. Earth's diplomats protested. Human colonies sent formal complaints. All were ignored. The galaxy had spoken. Humanity didn't matter. So humanity stopped trying to matter to them. Instead, they did what humans always did when told they weren't good enough. They kept working. While the galaxy ignored them, human engineers perfected fusion drives that cut travel time by 60%. Human doctors developed regenerative techniques that cured diseases the galaxy had accepted as incurable. Human artists created works that made people weep across species barriers. Human scientists asked questions nobody else thought to ask. 20 years passed. The galaxy moved on, barely noticing the irrelevant species in the corner. Then the Devourers came. They emerged from dark space, a mechanical swarm that consumed everything. Planets, ships, entire star systems disappeared into their grinding maws. The Galactic Federation threw their mighty fleets at the threat. The fleets were annihilated in days. High Chancellor Vexer, older now and desperate, sent emergency transmissions to every member species. Deploy all remaining forces. If we fall, the galaxy falls. The responses came back. Our fleets are destroyed. Our worlds are evacuated. Vexer wanted to laugh. The irrelevant species? What could they possibly? The human fleet emerged from FDL in perfect formation. 300 ships. Not the largest vessels, not the most elegant. But their hulls bore scars from 2 decades of constant innovation, constant improvement, constant refusal to give up. Human fleet commander to Federation forces, a calm voice transmitted. We've analyzed the Devourer technology. We found weaknesses. Transmitting tactical data now. The data flooded in. Precise. Detailed. Brilliant. 20 years of human scientists studying the problem nobody else had solved. All ships follow human attack patterns. Vexer heard himself order. For the first time in his long career, he felt hope. The battle lasted 6 hours. Human tactics, unconventional, unpredictable, based on principles the galaxy had dismissed as primitive, turned the tide. Their weapons, designed in secret while the galaxy ignored them, cut through Devourer armor. Their ships moved with coordination that spoke of endless practice, endless preparation. When the last Devourer ship fell, the galaxy fell silent. Vexer opened a channel to the human flagship. Why, he asked. We declared you irrelevant. We rejected you. Why did you come? Captain Maria Santos appeared on screen, her uniform bearing the scars of battle. Because people needed help, she said simply. We don't help others because we're important. We help because it's right. She paused, then added with the faintest smile. And because we've been called irrelevant before. By bullies in school. By empires who colonized us. By people who said we'd never reach the stars. We learned a long time ago that being underestimated is just motivation in disguise. The transmission ended, leaving Vexer staring at an empty screen. The next day, the Galactic Federation called for extraordinary service. But the humans barely noticed. They were too busy helping coordinate relief efforts, sharing their medical advances with wounded species, and teaching their tactical innovations to anyone who'd listen. They'd spent 20 years being irrelevant. They'd used that time to become indispensable. Not because they needed the galaxy's approval, but because being ignored had given them the freedom to become exactly who they wanted to be. The species that showed up when it mattered most. Vexer watched human-age ships disperse across devastated systems, asking for nothing in return. He realized the terrible truth. Humanity had never been irrelevant. The galaxy had simply been too arrogant to see what mattered. By the time they'd learned, Humans had already moved on, too busy saving everyone to care about apologies that re-triclawed can make mistakes. Please double-check responses.